Alright, so this was clearly not the best call, wearing a greenish shirt with the light over there in literally the darkest corner of this room, but whatever. What's going on, guys? It's Phoenix. I picked up Earthrise Hoist yesterday. And yeah, Target is having a BOGO sale, and just to clarify, because I feel like I'm one of a handful of people that may have gotten the wires crossed with it, it does include 2 Transformers. Had they had Earthrise stuff other than Hoist and Ironworks, I probably would have grabbed another one. Ironworks looks cool. It's just between him and Hoist, I really only wanted Hoist. So yeah. Anyway, let's talk about him. So lighting being what it is, you'll hopefully be able to tell he's a dark green. Basically, what you see is what you get with Hoist. The instructions say to pin his little thing here into that weaponizer port or whatever. But MGO in his video also showed that you can kind of put it into one of those on his forearms and have it kind of poke out from the front. I'm not going to do that. There's the thing by itself. Oop. Alright. And then if you rotate the winglets out to the side, lift up this part, bring it down, slide it all the way down on the groove. There you go. And then he can tow basically anything that this would connect to. So Ironworks or any of the other bases for the MicroMasters, Prime's trailer, oddly enough. Basically anything that those pegs will connect to. So yeah. Alright. Other than that, not a whole lot going on with the alt mode. I really like this hoist though. I have the original Generations one, I believe, in storage downstairs. I could be wrong with that. I was just checking if he's on the shelf down here, and he's not. And I do really like what they did with Hoist here. Kind of, I guess, re-up the copyright, do whatever they needed to do, give us a new Hoist. I'm intrigued by what's coming with Earthrise for sure. But yeah, also, can we get a Trailbreaker? I think Trailbreaker with this version of the mold would be really cool. And Trailbreaker and Hoist generally share a mold, so yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. Transformation. Untab that from the side. Just bring that up, get it out of the way. Then let's, for me that kind of also untabbed the legs back here from the sides, but if they're not, just want to untap them, they'll peg into the side of the leg. At this point, you can just kind of bring the legs out of the way. You want to take the hood, kind of angle it up a little bit just to untab this section entirely from it. Bring each arm down, like so. The arms kind of go in at that angle. Hopefully you guys can see that. See if I can get this other one back in. You want the arm to basically look like that when you're transforming him to alt mode. So bring the arms down, get them out of the way. And then you can just take these panels, the side panels, which the arms are also connected to, assuming they are out of the way, like so. So you basically want him looking like this. Take the side panel on your side and just rotate it up. Arm will go with it, it's the same assembly. Same thing on this side. Slide over to transformations. There we go. Alright, so you've got all that out of the way. Let's finish up with the legs. So the legs, you just literally just, if they're like this, you just literally just swing them down. They will thoop into place. Take the foot right here, rotate that down. We are not going to get an upgrade kit for that gappage because that is purposeful transformation gappage. So whatever company's been doing those filler pieces, upgrade kits, we're not needing one for Hoist here because that's purposeful gappage right there. Also, I feel like that needs to be a hashtag. Hashtag purposeful gappage. Anyway, so we've got this going on. At this point, let's take the hood down. Give him his little beer belly, like so. You literally just folded it down, in case you didn't see that. We can go ahead and straighten out these panels, which honestly I do kind of wish hinged up and just kind of rested on his shoulders. That's my biggest nitpick, I guess. Let's see, at this point, let's straighten out the arms. So he's kind of doing the YMCA situation here. Let's take the arm, just rotate it down, rotate it so the elbow faces forward, and then you rotate the hand so it faces the right way. Generally, if you want to hide the hands in robot mode, you'll want to rotate the hand. Oh, that one was actually correct. That was weird. Oh wait, no. Elbow. There we go. You'll want to rotate the hand so the thumb faces towards the back part of this panel, so the thumb hits this. If you want the hands hidden, relatively speaking, in alt mode, as hidden as they can be. Alright, so that is the arms done. Head is on this panel right above my finger. I know it's dark, whatever, sorry, not really. So you want to just basically pull the head up from in that little cavity. While you're doing that, you can hinge this entire toe hook section back. It gives you the clearance, assuming the head is straight. There we go. Bring the head up, bring this down. The panel that the head is on will hopefully thoop into place. Looks like it's more or less thooped. There we go. Panel that the head is on will thoop into place. Kind of fix everything. The toe hook section, if it's dangling like this, will then come up on that double hinge like so, and will rest against, there's a groove right here on the connector piece that the legs are on. That will just tap into that, and then you can bring the winglets out, get the toe hook out for a second. We want to flip out the little overhead engine piece if we can. It's actually easier to push that up from the bottom. This is a pro tip. And then bring up the little winglets. Get that toe hook piece back where it needs to be, which can be a little fiddly, but I'm just doing all this remotely off camera. All right, and there we have Hoist all transformed. Give him his weapon. Hashtag purposeful gappage. I'm actually really happy I came up with that. That's going to be in the video description for sure. Anyway. And that should be it. Yes, we are done. Alrighty. Angle those a little bit more. Alright, and there is Hoist in his robot mode, and I want a Trailbreaker version of this mold. Oh my gosh. Honestly, he's a really solid Hoist. If you missed out on the original Generations one from a few years back, this is a good one as well. The almond's a little funky in that the hands aren't as well hidden as previous iterations of Hoist, but that's fine. He also doesn't really roll, just because of all the greebles on the underside, but it's fine. Other than that, as I give you guys a very weird, poorly done 360, these panels just kind of hanging out are really my only issue with him. Other than that, Hoist is a very fun little Earthrise figure. I don't know how much from Earthrise I'm going to get, but I do really like Hoist here. At some point, I do still want to go back and get Siege Jetfire. It's just the pricing and everything. Maybe Omega Supreme too, but neither of those I'm going to do a video on. Not that anybody watches this shit. Anyway, Earthrise Hoist. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.